Laura, there was a moment where I made a statement and you said it really shifted how you viewed your sexuality and your orgasm and your self stimulation practice.
Mhm.
Um, what was it?
Let the orgasm come to you. Carlin, those were words of wisdom. It was a game changer for me. So I had always been very goal oriented, like I was orgasmic prior to body sex, no problem. But like if I could feel myself building up to an orgasm and I couldn't quite be there, I'd go in my head, my body would tense, and I couldn't get to the orgasm. And you saying, let the orgasm come to you. When I was able to work through that and be confident that the orgasm would come, it just made all the difference in the world. So, what do you mean by that? Let the
You're
orgasm come
well,
to you.
you're shifting your belief system.
Mm-hmm.
So before you were operating on scarcity.
Mm-hmm.
I need to be in control. I'm going to make it happen. I'm going to do XYZ and it's going to happen in 3 minutes. And
Right.
that's women. We can't give ourselves time and space for pleasure. It's
Mm-hmm.
the hardest part of the process.
Yeah.
And so it's like, I'm going to make this happen. And so you're in your head because you're thinking too much. So
Yes.
let the orgasm come to you is I'm going to connect to my body. I'm
Mm-hmm.
going to follow the sensation, knowing that, of course, the orgasm is going to come. I'm coming from abundance. So I'm just going to enjoy the ride, the scenery. Having it take time
Yes.
is
Yes.
okay.
Yes. So to break the habit, right? Because I was in the habit and, it was something like just like not even thinking about it. When I would be close to an orgasm and I would feel myself frustrated from not orgasming, I would just stop. Like I'd turn the vibrator off,
Mhm.
I'd stop, I'd breathe, I'd relax my pelvic floor muscles. And I mean, your voice was in my head, Carlin. Let the orgasm come to you. And then I would begin again. And I remember when I had a real breakthrough because it would feel like sometimes, like when I wanted to orgasm, like I was chasing a bus and the bus would speed up. Like, the more I would chase it, the faster it would go. And I could never catch up. I could never catch my orgasm. So I had a fantasy where I'm like sitting at the bus stop and I can see the bus coming down the street. And so I was masturbating, let the orgasm, let the bus come to me.
I
And
love
I'm
that you
telling
had a
you,
physical thought and fantasy around I'm letting it come in. I always do the waves at the shore.
yes, yep, yep.
And I always say, the first, sometimes we just jump up and we feel that little wave come in and it doesn't,
Hmm.
break. And
Yes,
we want to get the wave to break to come to shore. So we just go, oh, that feels good. Oh,
yes,
that feels good. And we see that wave coming and it's
right,
going to come.
right, right. Right. That's so good. And now it's like, now I'm the opposite. Like now I want to ride the edge right before orgasm for as long as I can because it feels so good. So now I have the ocean where I'm like surfing and I'm on the crest, and I don't want to fall off the surfboard, you
Stay
know.
on it. You got to
So
ride it.
stay on it and ride it because when I fall off, that's the orgasm. So, those visualizations I think can really help. But first, there has to be an awareness and in order to like shift your habit because chasing an orgasm does become a habit.
And that's orgasms run
Right.
away. That's the thing. Orgasm is about safety and relaxation and
Mm-hmm.
joy. It's creative energy. So as soon as you're like, I'm going to make this happen and you're chasing, we get so neurotic, it's not going to come. Another thing that helps is knowing that once we get aroused, guess what? It takes longer for us to get aroused compared to men because we have
Mm-hmm.
erectile tissue inside our body that fills with blood when we're aroused. It
Yes.
also takes longer for that blood to go out of the erectile tissue.
Right.
So you can be building, right? And
Mm-hmm.
then you can take a break and say, oh my God, like sometimes for me, it's like I notice muscles in my feet or my neck are tense because I've had a
Mm-hmm.
stressful day. And I just let go and go, okay, roll
Yeah.
it around. And then I go back. And guess what? I'm right there. And then I start going up again.
Mm-hmm.
And then you can take a break and then you go up again. So abundance.
Yes.
If I'm feeling tense, I can stand up, I can shake it out, I can take a sip, I can
Mm-hmm.
go pee quick. We have to be comfortable and we have to be relaxed for the orgasm to come.
Exactly, exactly. And just enjoy the pleasure on the way. Like, don't give yourself a time schedule, just be in the moment.
Enjoy, play. Really, sex is adult play. You
Yes.
can't screw it up. You
Hmm.
can't break it. There is no failure.
Right.
We're also having a live workshop May 3rd and 4th in Cleveland, Ohio. If you'd like to join us, you can go to bodysex.com/workshop.
We hope to see you there.